Ow, did I just get stung by a bee? No, because hi, I'm Dan, first person looter, and I'm back playing Borderlands 2. This is my Borderlands 2 walkthrough, and I did not get stung by a bee. We are going to get yet another item that I demand you get. It was good that we got the sham shield earlier when that happened to drop from the bunker, which we were farming just to level up to help us with toil and trouble. But I would like to get the bee shield next. There's also an infinity pistol that would be nice to have, but we're going to do the bee shield. And to get the bee shield, you have to come back to Sanctuary after toil and trouble. Because after toil and trouble, you get to go to an area. I guess I wouldn't see it on here, would I? No. To the Arid Nexus Badlands, and that's where this side mission is. So you don't get to even get offered the side mission until you've reached that map by way of the story. And once you've reached the map, come talk to Mordecai. He has a mission called This Just In. And all you have to do is kill one character, and he's really close by. And if he doesn't drop the bee shield, then just restart and kill him again, and we're going to farm him. And it's quick to farm. We'll see how long it takes for him to actually drop it. He has, as I understand it, a 10% chance to drop it, which is the highest percentage of any other source in the game. And now you're meowing. Okay. So if 10% is the best that we're going to get, then we're going to do it. So let's go get this bee shield. Even though I already have them, shared among characters, I want to treat this playthrough as if I have never played before. So I'm not going into the stash that I have to share items across characters and whatnot.
You've been listening to those Hyperion newscasters say you're killing kids.
Put your hand in my face. Oh.
I found the guy who's recording them. He's in the Arid Nexus. Pay him a visit and set the record straight.
Dude, your hands. Where am I? Oh yeah, I had some guns that were in here that I put away that were higher level than... Well, there's an amp shot. Let's take it and replace it with one of the shields. We'll even apply it. Why not? Let's apply it.
Show me some green
amp. So what amp shields are is they amplify the damage that your weapons do, your guns, your grenades. So as you can see, amp shot damage, so it'll be plus 458 over whatever the damage is. 73 times 14 plus 458. 91 times 3 plus 458. 440 plus 458. And all except the bee, you'll see that there's a drain. Every time it shoots that, it drains the capacity of the shield. So it has an 1852 capacity, but it's going to drain it by 372, which isn't too much in the grand scheme of things, but it's going to take the recharge delay. It's going to take almost 5 full seconds for it to go back up to full. So you're not going to have as much shield for 5 seconds, and you're not going to be able to shoot any more amp shots until it's filled. And so, you know, it's nice every once in a while, but the bee shield has no amp drain. So you can fire off as many rounds as you want. And firing off rounds doesn't drain anything. But if you get hit and your shield takes a hit and it gets drained a little bit from taking a hit, then you do have to wait for the bee shield to recharge before you can get another amp shot. So we just have to go there, and he's up in there, kill him. Other robots will drop, but we can quit the game before we even have to deal with those robots. If you can't kill them right away, the robots are going to fall, and you are going to have to deal with all of them at once. I'll deploy. I'll boost. Maybe I can hit the tree. Sure, why not? That didn't work out too well. But we're coming right back here. Take the elevator up, and the elevator, we don't have to bring the elevator back down Once we quit, we can just quit the game, and when we restart it, the elevator will be down.
The bandit scum who killed Jack's daughter has just set the Old Haven orphanage ablaze, and
I don't know if he's ever dropped it on the first time right away. So what I will sometimes do, there's more space over here than there is here, I think. There's a little less space. So I will drop my robot in one spot and then run over to the other area to shoot him. So he's kind of pinned between both of us, so we'll see. There he goes. Go that way. I should get my slag gun. Ah, he's already out. Okay. I've never seen him get thrown that far. He's a level 30, so he might drop a shield that's too powerful for us. Well, there you go. Once again, things do not go the way they normally go.
you can't stop the truth! You disgust me, bandit!
It's not normally this difficult, but now I'm on a tutorial, so yes, it is. Oh, there we go. And of course, as soon as he's dead, I die. But I didn't see a shield, so we'll quit. But of course. A new day, it's a new video, and Borderlands continues to try to fuck with me while I'm doing a tutorial. He's harder to kill than usual. He gets knocked all the way out of the building, which does not happen that often. I never get knocked off the building myself. And of course, getting killed right after he's dead.
Hey y'all, welcome to the new and improved Catch a Ride. Now with 47% more than 26% death annually.
So here we are, and look at that. The thing is down. No more grenades. I should have thrown a grenade in there the first time had I known, but we can get grenades before we come in here.
It's you! Die, bandit scum!
Reinforcements requested at Hyperion Truce Network.
Oh, you know what?
Deploying.
I'm surprised I actually heard anything. That's right. I forgot. So, right, you have to turn this mission in first. Then you can farm him. He did already die, right? I just died before I could search him. And I quit the game, but right. Let's try this again. Okay, so we died, but that's okay. Let's go and turn this in now. And then once it's turned in, we can go back and he will be there. If we went back before we turned it in, he would not be there. Once you kill him for the mission, he will not return until you have turned in the mission.
Explain it to me again.
Like I said, instead of...
There it is.
I prefer...
So we will go right back to there and do it again. I said Arid Nix's Badlands earlier. Whoops. The other car is a faster car, but we're not going that far, so... Now it's red. It was green before. It looks red as it always does if you haven't done the mission yet. But as you can see, this time it actually works, though. Much easier than the first time.
Less than a week
But no...
arrival on Pandora, factions of murderous bandits are...
No B shield, so we save and quit. Do it again. Okay. Still nothing. That's 2 tries. Let's see if it takes 10 tries. That's math. That's the correct math, right? If it's 10% drop rate, then we just need to do it 10 times and we'll get it.
Statistically, these are the same scars on me. Like them. Honor. Always aiming.
You can't stop the truth!
My robot is shooting birds. That's great. They're gonna give each other cover. I like how the robots stand in front of the... But, nope. If an enemy doesn't have anyone to get behind, they go behind something, a rock or a wall or something. But if there's other enemies there, the other enemies step in front of them. It's pretty ingenious. Annoying, but ingenious. You can see there's a red line. I guess there's a red line around my shield. And if I shoot it, red line goes away and I lose a portion of the shield. And it should take about 5 seconds to fill up again. And now I get the amp back. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay, there we go. And you can see when the first bullet comes out, there's like these like digital squares around it. And the impact, that's the amp damage image. It happens with any gun. But I think the squares are colored depending on the element. So now I've got a purple gun, so the square should be purple. Oh, they're still blue. Okay. Oh, I need to get an amp shot. Right. I could have sworn they were different colors, but okay, whatever. So that's what a normal amp shot does, but the B has no drain, as I said before. It only drains when it's hit by somebody, and then you do have to wait for it to recharge. But we like to find places where we're not going to get hit anyway anyhow, so... Any grenades this time? Nope.
Hell with the first ball!
I won't let you.
Okay.
Gotta get somewhere in a hurry?
I don't... So is this try number 5? Maybe 6? I think 5, not 4. Oh boy. Well then... Hey, maybe he'll drop something good. At least the robots aren't going to come until I open the door to... Hunter Hell Quest. So I don't have to worry about other enemies. My anus? Did he just yell my anus? Oh, he's getting him. Maybe he'll be stuck in there. That's hilarious. I wonder if he can get out. I've never tried this before. Okay, well, that answers that question. Whoops. Oh boy. And you're gonna fly away. Oh, wow. I got saved. How about that? Not by Jesus, but by fight for your life. I don't know if he's still here or not.
You are a mean machine!
See red? Okay, that's a robot. Was it this here? Is this from him? And you're gonna hide. If you want to just quit here and just assume that he died and the shield isn't there. Okay, well that does it for all the robots. There he is. He was down here? He was just covered by the robots? Okay, well, alright, after all that, he truly was dead already.
Man, it's where the cars live. Get you one.
I'll have to take a break here in a second here. This will be my last attempt before taking a break, and then we'll come right back to it.
Let's have some fun!
Don't send him off the thing again. Still nothing. Oh, well. Oh, what was that? That's right, it's off. That's right, it's off. Okay, so here it is. There's the B shield. That's a level 26 B shield. It's great, right? The level that we are. So let's go ahead and swap the amp that we have now. You can see that the amp shot drain is 0. There's no drain. And the amp damage is quite a bit. So now we can continue on with the other stuff that we need to do. So now we've got the amp shield. We have another point that we can spend. Why not? So we need to get onto the pipeline, which will explode. I just went the wrong direction. You can see where we came from here, right there. We came from that direction. Now my cat's meowing again. So come to the left of the Hyperion radio station. Go to the left of it and go underneath here. You don't have to go through here. Come around this way. We're only going to be here for a second. In fact, we can run up to it, and as soon as everything starts shaking, let's get right back into our truck. Okay, now we can run back.
God damn it!
And there's 2 locations we have to go to from here.
Looks like the ladder's busted. Pipe looks cracked.
So the first one, I'm going to go back towards this windmill, and the first time that we're able to go underneath this stuff, go underneath it,
Pumping stations.
and go make a left and go underneath it again.
Slam! Mordecai!
And now we have to fight a lot of people in here. If you want, you can stay in the...
Use the pressure.
You can stay in the car and try to use all the ammo. And notice the B shield is causing amp damage with our car. Our car's ammo has amp damage. And because the shield itself is not getting hurt, the car has its own shield. But our B shield is not getting hit. So it's just all amp damage. Okay, well now our car's out. So we need to turn these 2 knobs. They're gonna run and hide.
Don't screw with a girl and her robot.
Get this one. And now we can get on out of here.
Hit the other 2 pump stations and raise the pressure to that
We
pump.
don't need to fight everyone if we don't want to.
You can bust the pipe, get into the stockade, and find out where...
Gonna boost past here. We're gonna go right ahead, right straight ahead. We're gonna dead end where we need to be. Boom, right here.
Hey, buddy, it's me, Ronan. Let's kill Handsome Jack and then we'll all go out for milkshakes.
No, I'm just playing. He's still really dead. Grabbed his echo unit when I left. Just wanted to tell you that Lilith is doing a bang-up job charging the vault key for me. The warrior will be awake in no time.
That is the craziest thing in this game, is Jack doing that voice. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of robots that jump down here. We can use our distance to our advantage. 1 second. As I was trying to say. Robots will come down here. We can use this hallway to our advantage. Let him go. Slag makes damage worse, makes feature damage worse, and then our B shield does even more damage, so it's pretty nice here. We got a nice thing. There's going to be more. There's going to be a few more that drop. There they are. So you just got to get closer to that area to cue them to come in. They've got my shield, so now I don't have any amp damage until it fills back up. Oh, and you hear the doo-doo-doo-doo. And this is the 3rd wave, and I think this is it until we turn the things that we need to turn. Level 29, no problem with a B shield and a gun. Actually, I think there you go, turn those off. That felt a little too easy.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
So let me go back to where we were. So we were in this hallway, and where we need to go is up here. But before we do that, I'd like you to just go straight, jump onto these boxes, turn left, and follow this thing. this little walkway. To the right, to the left. And we will be at this little hidden area. It doesn't just have yellow. Don't worry. It doesn't just have yellow oak crates. It also has... Is there anything good though? Not really. These are level 28s and 28s. So I guess this mission that we're doing is a 28. Tough, yeah. The enemies at least are 26 and 27. That's good. Go ahead and refill up your ammo. Here they come. I like to start all the way in the back.
Hit them in the pistons!
And then go, ooh, something blue. They're not for our class. So get that. Now we can get the next one on our way out. And now we can just run along the left side here. If you don't want to avoid the enemies, run along the left side, run along the left side, jump down here. And you get to totally avoid all the enemies. They're going to be coming towards you, but if we can get into this elevator soon enough, and off we go. Oh, that guy was running, but we made it. Okay. We're going to continue our journey. We're going to take a little ramp right here. This little ramp right here. We're going to use this to get over to the other side of the pipe. There's several entrances into where we're going. Just keep going fairly straight, and we're going to this place right here. That door's an entrance. That door's an entrance. There's a side door over here, and there's a side door over here. I'm going to try to go right into the center here. I'm not going to get this car any closer than this. Oh, we don't have our robot. So actually, I will wait it out for a second. I'm going to wait for my robot. Here's a bad guy. There's no stealth in this game, but you can kind of pretend there's stealth by just, you know. As soon as you shoot them, it's all game over. Okay. So we will release this. And once again, I will do the one on the farthest side first. This happens a lot where that one just doesn't. They don't seem to activate. I have to like finesse my position. Come to this guy. There we go. Now run back out. You don't even have to shoot them. Let your robot distract them and attack them and whatever. Good lord. So now, sure, we can go through the jaws if that's a nice way to find things. Line yourself up with this ramp right here.
You there? Good.
Now boost. Stay straight and go and boost. Let's get out.
All the way back in Sanctuary. You can get to the stockade through the pipeline now. Get inside and find out where Jack's got the warrior.
Turn left. There's nothing to the right, so you don't have to waste your time. But I'll show you that there's nothing there. There's going to be some pretty tough enemies up here, but you can run around them for the most part. There's also some chests. One chest, I think they want you to go around to another area and get, which you could. This right here, I think they're intending you to go up, which we have to do anyway, go out and go around and find the other area that looks like this. But I can actually just go right up to it and open it from here, and you can look from here and you can grab them from here, so you don't really have to go around. Jump on the pipe, then onto this, onto this. Now we're going to go straight ahead. Here, so people are already come out straight ahead to this step. Stay on this path. You can collect things if you want. We're going straight this way. We're going down that way, but if there's no enemies, if it seems safe, you can go ahead and collect some ammo or whatever it is that's in here. Health, loot, money. Okay. Now behind there is the entrance to the other chest, but as you can see, we got it without having to do it. So I'll jump off of here. The things are flying at me, and we're in. Now, if you've played Borderlands 1, that's all I'll say. All right, so there are skags and there are robots, and we have to deal with both of them. I've tried a couple things. I've tried running through, and you kind of can run through. It's worked sometimes, so I'm going to try it here. Run through to where we need to be. We're going to come up to a mini-boss here, Saturn. You really do need as much ammo as you can possibly hold for this, but we'll see what we can do. So run into here, just follow where I'm going. There are robots freaking everywhere, but you can try to avoid them. This is where I would like to go, but there is a robot here, but do what you can, use your robot.
Was no match for my secret punch you in the face until you die fighting style. When the time comes, we'll
Sometimes I can jump over that.
together.
Maybe, well, maybe not, I don't know. Run through here. And we hit our save point. And now Saturn will be directly ahead. Now Saturn won't show up until you get right around this area, but you can get close to it. The music, of course, is from the first. Okay. It would be a much wiser idea to take out the robots that are over here, because they will come after you. See, there's that one right there. But with a B shield, it's no problem.
Super robot pilot fun time!
The problem with this is that we're losing the ammo that we need for. But I guess it has to be done.
This is getting good. Not a bad start.
Okay, with that out of the way, let's call Saturn. There's two ways that I've handled this guy. The first, and the one I do 90% of the time, is hide behind this thing right here. As strong as he is, these walls are invincible. If you're too close to them, the explosions that are happening can definitely get you though, so just get this thing between you and, say, these explosions that are happening right now. If you get too close, they'll still, the splash damage or something will get to you. Especially there where you feel your controller vibrating. Some of the things that you're shooting are going to hit the little planes that are flying after him, so that's a lot of the damage is on the little planes. you can try to run a little bit closer. Get behind this wall. Send your guy out. And he can sometimes go after him. Sometimes you gotta get close. There he goes. Now he's getting him. The other thing that I do is I sort of play Ring Around the Rosie with Saturn in this area right here. You have to be careful because the missiles will go up in the air and they can come down over these walls. But with enough, we're already wearing them down almost entirely. Very good. It's back up there. He does come down here and he does walk over here. He doesn't walk in this area that I remember. Maybe he does. Oh, see, there we go. Oh boy, it wants to kill me after I've killed the guy. Of course it does. Story of Borderlands. I've never seen him drop too much good loot. So much so that I don't even bother farming him. I don't know if you can farm him for something. But now we're going to get to the part that I think is actually a little harder, and that's dealing with the enemies up on this highway. You don't want to hit this button. This will send it up while you're not on it. It's kind of crazy. So you want to be on this platform. And if you fall down, you can hit that button to call the elevator back down. At the very beginning, make sure you restock up on your ammo, which you'll probably need after a long gunfight with Saturn. So you can try running through this as well if you want. I've tried it. It's worked once before.
Yeah, I know you think I'm a monster. You think.
But generally, I'll just hang out over here and just like pick them off from behind each of these little areas.
Power. You get that?
Here's more loot from Saturn.
And I'm sure he had to exploit her for profit and power too. Don't listen,
Don't worry,
Vault Hunter.
baby. I'll
He
take
killed it.
So multiple robots will fall here. The loader's coming after, so I will do that first. There's the loader. But if you want to try, just keep running. He's going to slam on the ground. Just keep running, keep running. And there's going to be enemies in here. There they are. But just keep running. You can run to the right or to the left. It doesn't matter. We're just taking these stairs. When you see these yellow things, you're at the floor you need to be on. I just got to find which side of this. There it is, right here. So if you want, you know, the B shield doesn't have the... Oh, somebody came in here. The B shield doesn't have the most capacity of all shields. So if you are planning to just run, then by all means switch to a shield that has more capacity.
Get ready for the final assault.
Okay, we'll take that. What I like to do is take this across from there. There's these ladders. Climb up these ladders. For one, you get this chest. And two, you can just run past and just avoid. Usually constructors fall. I don't know why they're not falling now. Maybe that's in harder. Maybe that's in harder difficulties that I'm used to. But anyway, now that you're up here, you can just literally jump off because that's where we're going. So let's just jump. Simple as that. Yeah, that would be even easier if you had a shield that had even more capacity. You could be running through all of those enemies and have much more shield and health. Oh, the skags are coming after me.
By my command!
I'm just getting greedy and grabbing this stuff. Somebody was after me. We do not need to go through there. We can just fast travel. Fast travel. It's simple. especially with the B shield. It's simple. Saturn was much easier with a Slaga and a B shield. And I had, remember, I had my stats on earlier, but when it came down to Saturn, the stats were disabled. I was not using any bonus stats. So my guns would be as powerful as yours. Maybe less so, because you might be using your badass stats and you might have some. But I've turned all mine off.
This ends now.
Doesn't really matter. I don't use either of those things, but we can sell them. And now we're in
Warrior.
Talon of God, which I believe is the final mission.
This is the final fight, amigo.
Yes.
You gotta prepare, do it now. Go check around the city. These people don't have much, they still want to help you. Hyperion's locked the entrance.
So that only took 30 minutes, so why not? Let's just do both missions. You can pick up the extra things that people have. I don't ever use the things that they offer me, but, you know.
For Roland! For Pandora!
Doll recoil? Don't really care. These will come into play later. I know I mentioned that earlier. I just want to do a little reminder. That's still not something that we can get to. So you can pick these things up if you want, or you can not. It's, you know, if you want the points, the little extra XP, or if you want it, for whatever reason, I don't know. Now notice the mini-map, there are 4 diamonds, and one of them is kind of the lightest shade of turquoise, or whatever that is. That's the Talk to Claptrap one. It looks like it's supposed to be white, but it looks like the lightest shade of turquoise to me.
I ain't the best.
All the dark turquoise ones are the bonus ones.
I want you to know I'm rooting for you out there.
Thank you.
Jack kicked me out of my home back in Firestone. It's about time he got.
Maybe we can sell something while we're here. We can get rid of this now.
Use this.
I'll get rid of that now. I can't even use that. Shield capacity. I'll get rid of that. Melee shield. We'll get rid of that. Now we're down to 7 to 12. Okay. So now we got space. What is this? A shield, of course it is, because he's a doctor. I don't remember if the things that they offer you are the same type of thing every time. Like, does the doctor always give you a shield? And
Hi, man. Elle and I were just talking about you.
I don't know.
Now you make sure to come back alive, okay? If you can, come back with Jack's head on a pike. You hear?
What Scooter said. I would have hollowed that some bitch's gourd and ate nachos out of it.
Oh, nearly forgot. Elle and I got something for you. Hope it helps.
It could. It's a corrosive weapon, and we need that for a lot of the robots. Now I've got space, I can actually take what Tannis was giving me. And I think if you get all of these, that means it'll open up another 3 characters that are optional to talk to, so you can get even more weapons. So it'll be, I guess it would be even more of a good idea to do it. Yeah, now there's more. Tannis, I'm sorry, Moxie and Block and Marcus.
Jack's monopoly on weapons is running me out of business. But that's not why I want him dead. I want him dead because he's a greedy, murdering son of a bitch who needs to die screaming. Good luck. Here, you might need this.
Don't think so, but thank you, buddy. We can maybe do, let's try it. We'll do that while we're here.
For that handsome jackass sugar. Get rid of him.
I wonder if we have enough money to do it.
Drink again. Here, I got something for you.
We can always sell everything else if we need to.
Well, my old friend, I wish you the best. May you return from your quest with handsome blood on your hands and a smile on your face. Oh, and lest I forget, here you are. Thought it could be of some use.
I'm filled, but we can go ahead and sell stuff.
Much longer now.
Excuse me.
Hope you've had your shots. Stay alive out there.
Okay, so to tip her, I have heard that you don't need to actually tip her using the most expensive option, the 1,000. You can tip her 100, and you have to do it a bunch of times. Insert tip. So let's go. Let's do hundreds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 200. I mean 120.
You keep that up, I might just have to pay you back some. Here, this isn't my fault.
It locked.
But you might get some use out of it.
And at level 26, how about that? And it's corrosive. Beautiful. But I believe it's an SMG. Yes, it is. So it'll share. But, you know. We're going to go with it. Oh. Talk to Hammerlock. Whoops. You can gamble. Back away in case it drops a bomb.
Goes a little something like this. Bring it down! Kill Jack, kill Jack, kill Jack, kill Jack, kill Jack! Kill Jack. A 4 by Tiny Tina.
Jack must be biding his time.
So now that you got it, you got this one particular Moxie gun, you can, if you want to play the game again, you want to get the 26, you don't have to spend money on it ever again. You can just go in here and put it into here. And that was an 83% sham that I had before at some point. What do I have now? An 86. Beautiful.
It's time to end this! I'll meet you out in the Iridium Light.
No need to let him finish talking. The first fight is in front of a giant wall that we won't be able to get past until we finish the fight, so there's no way of running through this. We just have to do it. The dust. Pretty sure we passed I don't remember, but okay. I'll just follow what it wants me to do. You're following my guide, I'm following it.
Now, you ain't a stickler for seatbelt, airbag.
Oh, I guess because when we drove through, I guess I didn't get all the way to... I didn't get near the fast travel station before, which is down here.
Feel that?
I didn't get close to...
When you're just aching to murder someone. Haven't felt
There? I don't know.
such a long time.
You do what you have to,
Anyway, back through these doors.
warrior. Even if it means taking me
There should be a, what do you call him? Kong guy?
Rick and I will meet you out in Heroes Pass.
Not King Kong. Donkey Kong.
We might not make it, Slab, but I want you to know it's been a hell of a lot of fun.
This is it, Minion. Our vengeance is finally at hand. Let's tear this planet a new toll. Yeah!
So it won't start till he gets to the wall there.
Minion, I've got to get that door open so I can take care of that handsome bastard myself.
There will be 2 turrets that come down that will attack us until we're able to hack them into fighting for us. But until then, we're going to need to keep our distance. Enemies will come out of walls like there eventually. But in the beginning, they're all really just going to come out from here. Which, there you go. There's already somebody there.
Face while I cloak my way over to the door control. Invisible.
So I'll just hide behind these boxes here.
Unit shut down.
Good job, Minion. I'm uncloaked over by the controls. Let me just get this door.
Just watch out for these.
Do you think a door can stop?
There's a little bit of a break here. There's a little bit of a break between each wave of enemies for some dialogue and some plot. And it just gives you time to refill up on ammo or do whatever you need to do. But you do not want to be where I am once the turrets come up.
access denied.
What? I said and open, not and close a secondary set of doors.
Dispatching additional troops.
No! Don't dispatch more troops! I'm sorry, pretty female voice. Better find a way to shut down the air! Just bite me, man!
First flawless. Medic mission success. Unit shut down.
Behind a wall again.
What did I tell you, suckers?
Yes! I've done it! Shutting the door defenses down now!
Activating additional door defenses. Turrets deployed.
God fucking damn it!
Okay, so here's where we gotta watch out for these guys.
Dispatching additional troops.
Crackle cracker! More bots incoming!
I'm alive!
I've got an idea! I'm hacking those turrets so they'll fight for us!
Access denied.
Come on, baby! Don't be like that! Enemy those turrets!
Access granted.
The turrets are ready for us now! I something!
First flawless disabled. Repairs needed.
I'm unable to escape all of my distractions right now, so at the moment I'm not fighting as well as I normally do.
I'm overriding the door lock! Just stay alive, minion!
dispatching additional troops.
Badass! These guys are hiding!
Badasses incoming! Avoid the bullets! Avoid them!
The problem is that my brain gets very fractured very quickly, especially with just in normal life, but especially with distractions. It's hard enough for me to focus, and it's made worse by the fact that 99% of my life is made up of just getting interrupted, things just being interrupted like that. I rarely ever get a chance to think a full thought all the way through. My brain is usually being forced to multitask, and you would think that I would get practice then from it, but I have not been able to improve my thinking with multiple things happening at the same time. It has just made it worse. It just made my brain it gets more fatigued more quickly. Distractions become more distracting, and the distraction effects last longer.
Reinforcements depleted.
Don't worry, baby. Happens to a lot of girls. And open! We did it!
So now we are heading to Heroes Pass.
Ha! I was made to open doors! There's no stopping us now, minion! Together, we shall free Pandora! I will lead you into battle! I will destroy Handsome Jack with my bare hands! Stairs? No!
So this is the, well, I guess second to last map, because this is the map that leads you to the actual last map, but they're all kind of part of the same location in the story. And there's a lot of easy stuff to do with this as well, even though we're on the final map. It's pretty easy. You don't even really need a beast shield for what I'm gonna show in the beginning, in beginning places you will, but very shortly after, not even halfway through the map, it'll become even easier. Let me take care of life as best I can so I can focus at least a little bit while I do this. Welcome back to me. Hopefully not distracted as much. We'll see. Okay. So, up until a bridge that's just past this corner there, we are on our own. So we do have to fight all of these enemies by ourselves. We can try running through them. I would like to come back to this. The last several times I've done this, there has not been anything good behind there, but the shield to get it, you remember when I say you just follow the wire? The wire is a long wire. It goes a long ways. But yeah, so we'll deal with that. Maybe I can shoot this slag barrel here, get them all slagged up. That'll be even better for us. You can hide back here. If you don't have the beast shield, this is going to be even more difficult. And I have a specialty gun. I guess one of the guns that would have been good to get before we did this was the infinity pistol, because it never runs out of ammo. But it's okay. So yeah, hopefully you did grind out this just in to get a B shield. It took me 10-15 tries, really not that bad, and it makes everything for this final mission worth it. It definitely will make you glad that you did it. Okay, well, it's gonna get some space between us and them, but that didn't work.
Start to stack.
Stack to stack. Is that what she's saying? Stack to stack. Okay, now I'm doing absolutely nothing. This bull loader. Be 2 more that get brought out or whatever, created. I don't know what you call it. And the invisible guy, yes. Throw one more grenade, why not? They were all kind of clumped together. There we go. So now coming up, we will not be alone anymore. We will be joined by Brick. And as we know, he's invincible. So we can, if you would like, just let him punch all of our enemies and we just stay back. We can maybe help him out by slagging enemies that he's currently in combat with. But I'm just going to collect as much ammo as I can. I'm going to need as much ammo as I can get anyway. Okay, so they're coming down, but he's coming right behind them. I shouldn't have gotten into that angle to show you what I wanted to show you, but oh, here they come. So we can just like watch if we want.
Oh God, is he screaming again?
Look at the shield is gone. Now he's got quarter, half, and done. And they're getting slagged by Mordecai. Mordecai's not going to be here forever.
Mordecai! Hold up! I got this.
It's going to take a second to open up this gate. So again, another gate. You can't get any further until they open the gate. No way around it that I found.
Mordecai's in position at my fist.
There we go. So before we go all the way through, we want to go back here. So we'll go onto this. We will cross the bridge, but we will take this path. It looks very unassuming. Unassuming docks. And look what we have back here. Turn around. Brick is going to be engaging with enemies. We're going to turn left and go back up the bridge of which we just crossed. Turn left. I'm going to grab this money. And head back up this bridge that we were at. Head through this area where we had to fight enemies all by ourselves. The invisible guy that came out of there. I'll grab some more ammo. Make our way down to almost the very beginning of the map. There's the new U station. If we die, that's where we're going to be. And here's where that shield was. And we now can get in here. And there might not be any, all white, of course. I kept telling you, I never find much good in this area, so I don't know. Alright, so we will run forward again, go back the way we came. Brick is still probably taking people on. I saw some experience points pop up, so he was attacking people on our way back, so that's good. He will be across a broken bridge, which we will have to jump across. And enemies can jump across it to our side. But until then, we can just hang back here if we want and just let him deal with the enemies. We don't have to fight any of them. This might take longer, but like I said, sometimes the shortest way isn't always the fastest way isn't always the easiest way. This guy might jump over. He's got some rockets. We can hide. Those rockets are flying overhead. We can stand here to 476 experience points for doing almost nothing. So, I'm just saying. Just want to show you right now, combat is being done. Experience points are being had. Progress is being made. It's a little slow, maybe a little boring. But if I do this because, you know, if you've been struggling, you've been having problems, just know that, and there goes the last one, and we got 572 points. There are easy ways to get through it. So we can slag him. He's down. This is the bridge we have to cross. I take a running jump and jump from the leftmost side that I can to the rightmost side here. Jump. Boop. There will be more enemies that come up now. But again, you can let Brick take care of them. There'll be a guy that kind of jump scares you right here. Brick will come back to him. Oh, did it already get him? Okay. I thought that only came out when you got here. There are a bunch of these, but there's only 3 of these drilling things that have green computers. So there's 1 of 3. We passed the first one. Maybe I can get it with a sniper. The one before we crossed the bridge. An arrow and a middle finger. I think that's where one is. Maybe that's not one that has it. He's waiting for us to catch up. There we go.
Let's go!
So we're going to have to go down here, and we're not going to be able to get any further until this shield is down. So once again, we are locked in place. Which means we can just hang out and let Brick do most of the fighting. There are going to be turrets. Oh, there they go. Oh, turrets that do come after us. But we can, you know, try to find a way to get them behind here. There's a grenade, so we'll back away. Just let him do his thing. Maybe stay back here if you want. Jump on here. Just protect your neck. And see about giving Brick cover if you want. Brick is covered in slag. That's great.
See that, Jack? You're next!
It's again fairly easy. Might be a little slow, might be a little boring, but if you've been having trouble and you're about to give up and you don't know what to do, well, here, this is a way to just sort of take a break. Just take a break. You're getting the experience points. And they're all down. There you go. We need to progress a little forward ourselves to get the next wave of enemies. Here's one of the, oh yeah, right there. Right, and the other one is, in fact, over there. Okay, the other enemies are here. So I'll run back up here. Hide behind this so I don't see either turret. We can, while we're waiting here, we can spend one of our experience points. Badass points. Can we peer through any of those little holes? Get some of these guys slagged up so we feel somewhat useful. I'm not here to feel useful. I'm here to beat the game. A win is a win. As I learned watching football, not playing it, watching football, a win is a win. No matter how dirty it might have looked. The bee, it seems like you would be able to kill them pretty darn quick. But if you don't have the bee... Alright, I have the robot. I'll run down here, get him close up. So now we have 2 guys going after us, and he's going to heal me with my shield. Of course he is. Always his #1 priority. There he goes. Now he's off to help. So now we got 2 people fighting on our behalf, or 2 characters. Unfortunately, you can't shoot these because they're behind a shield. I don't know why they're getting slagged. That seems like a bug in the graphics of the game because they're not actually getting damaged.
Moving to engage.
Dispatching jet loaders.
Gosh damn it! We're taking fire! Just hold on! Almost there! Just hold on a little longer!
I guess we can come down here now. I don't know if there'll be more enemies to land here. And we can come over here and shoot the last of the 3.
Over here, Slade! I'm up here! Boom, baby! The path is clear!
So now we're back to being by ourselves.
Hell yeah! Let's go! Damn it! They're swarming me, Brick! Just leave me! Keep going!
So I'm going to run as fast as I can over here. Stay to the left. Somebody will come out here eventually. Just run past everybody. A constructor shows up. Get to this save point. There we go.
Commencing lunar bombardment.
Crap! They got a lock on us! Just go, Slam! Go!
I am just going. A constructor should land there, but maybe because we ran past it, he's not there. We have a couple big robots coming up and a constructor, and I don't know if it's possible to run through these guys. I have not been able to do it myself, and considering how things have been getting even worse during my tutorials, I'm not going to try now. But what I will do for these 2 big guys is, again, let my robot friend go and just help him pick people off. Oh, he's going to go to them first. Okay, doesn't usually do that. That's fine. There he goes. So help him there. There is a vault symbol underneath. I keep not mentioning where all the vault symbols are because it's not important, but every once in a while I think about them. There's a vault symbol underneath here. So our robot is gone. I will run to safety. They do not come up this way. Some of the small little human enemies can come up this way, but the big robots do not come up this way. How did that happen? I don't know. come back up. This is why I don't think you'd be able to run past them. I mean, I'm getting this damage staying away from them. But at least you can. You can hang back here and just let your health climb back up. Let your death trap climb back up. If you want to try to peek your head out a little bit and get a couple of extra shots in. Nothing to stop you from doing that, just be careful. Try to shoot through things if you can, like that. Bounced off with something.
This could be the beginning of something awesome.
Yeah, the vault symbol is down here. Just gotta jump from one to the other. I've missed the jumps a couple times. Boom, there we go. Discovered. Jump. I don't run and jump, I just press forward on the left joystick and jump. I will try running past here. We'll see what happens. As long as I have full health. No, I'm not running back. We're not running through it now. No, no, no. Maybe we can see if, I don't have any other shields, so this is the most capacity I have. Alright. With a robot friend, it's probably even better. There's the constructor. A lot of rockets coming out. Oh, yeah, already. Okay. Well, I don't think it's possible. I'm still gonna try. And somehow he died without me getting revived for it. That's classic Borderlands. Another reason I don't think you can just run through it. Because if you're in fight for your life, it'll do that. It'll just say, nope, you know what? You don't get credit for that kill. So if we're gonna do what I normally do, what I do is stay up here, right where I currently am, actually. And my lookout point is right here.
I'm feeling awesomer.
Rockets will come at you. There they go. Just move to the left. Oh, there's more. Okay. He's got a skull. Level 31, 27, 20. 4 levels higher than us. You can let your guy out here and see if he goes over. Sometimes he doesn't. Of course not. Sometimes he goes over. Thanks for the help. Even when he's getting shot at, he's not doing anything. If you let him out here, sometimes he can fight him. Oh, now he goes over when he's almost dead. Don't really fully never will fully understand Death Trap's motives. And there he goes. There will still be more enemies down there, but at least the biggest one, closest to our exit to the final map, is gone. I do encourage that when you're running through a bunch of enemies that you have your robot ready to distract / help fight. I'm going to stay to the left. There's a lot of stuff over there. If you do go ahead and, take on enemies and if you're overpowered or you just feel comfortable enough for whatever reason doing it, there's like lots of things that are over there. It's a lot of good stuff. But if you're just trying to barely get through and you're just at the level you need to be and etc., then just stay to the left. I'm going to let this guy go. You can run along the rocks if you want. It forces you to jump, and jumping keeps you more of a moving target. Oh, okay. Here's that guy, sure. I do like to open up this red chest, but I don't have much time to look into it. Nope. And here we are on the very, very last map. This boss fight comes in 2 stages. First, you have to fight Jack, and Jack is made up of many body doubles, and you got to figure out which one is the right one. And then you fight the warrior.
It comes down to me to save this world from your kind. But I'm more than happy to do it.
There is a secret area of some loot if you jump down here. Yes, into the lava. And there'll be an area back there where there's some loot. I don't know if there's any way to get back up here safely. You just have to die, so it's not really worth it for me, but there is a secret location down there. But we're not going to do that. It's only one way to go here, so we have to take an elevator down. We don't have to wait for the elevator to take us all the way down. We just have to press it once and then jump over it if we want. Oops. Like that. So that's where it lands. If you would like, once you're facing where you need to be, turn right. Come over here. Vault symbol. I play this final boss over and over and over again. I just farm him for points, for money, for iridium, and to try to get the conference call, and I've yet to get the conference call on this character. Well, I have started a new character. The character I was just playing with, which was another Necromancer. Okay, get up all your ammo. There'll be more ammo to get in the main area. So this is probably the biggest reason I tell people, new starters, to play as the Necromancer, because your death bot is going to help immensely in this first phase. Immensely.
Get to hell. Tell your Vault Hunter friends I said hey.
Because the death bot seems to always know who is the true Jack and doesn't go after the fakes, though it does go after birds and wastes time there. But if it can latch on to Jack and not the birds, then not only does it help you damage the right jack, but it doesn't help you just identify the right jack, but it helps you damage the right jack. And you're like, oh, that's the one. You're able to see which one your bot is going after, and then you can aim your sights at the same jack. So,
but before I cleanse this planet for good, I'm gonna avenge my daughter.
There's also an area you can go to, so... Okay, so the fake ones just die instantly, but look at the main... There we go. Look at the main shield. At the very top. And if the thing you're hitting is hurting... Now my stupid bot is going after me. There we go. Now he's going after him. Still going after him, even though he was invisible. He's going after him. Do I have electric weapons? Because that would help for this. If not, that's fine. I mean... So, see, and now he's just holding him there. That's even better. Sometimes he'll go invisible, and now he's healing me. So, that... So, once he gets this shield, we have to take his shield machine guy out. And it blew up, and I have no... I wasn't given the credit for it. Isn't that lovely? See, this is how Borderlands is, I'm telling you. What else could have killed that, thing? I don't know. I'm gonna die. Okay. I mean, I shouldn't have gone into fight for my life that time. That was... So Jack starts with his full shields again. Because the game decided to be a little unfair there, and... his shield thing was killed by me. Because nothing else is going after it. Nothing else is attacking his little bot. And yet I don't get the credit for it, and I don't come out of fight for my life. I say he's shooting at him, so he's over here then. Okay. Or not? I don't know. Did I misunderstand who he was shooting at?
Catch me if you can! Go to hell! Bandit! Oh, I'm right here! You see me? Yeah, take it, bitch! Hi, jackass! Oh, way too late, just kiss! See ya! Oh, I'm right here! You should have died when I told you! See me? There's nowhere to hide now, sucker! Oh, you're way too late, just Kim. Oh, I'm gonna kill you and the rest of your stupid Vault Hunter friends. Over here!
There we go.
Catch me if you can! Oh, right here! See ya! Go to hell! Yeah, take it, bitch! Try and find me, bandit!
Right on, robot!
Over here! Want support! Now! God!
Let's see if I get credit for it this time. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I see the electricity hitting him. Look for a bird or something. Seriously? There we go. All right. Well, once again, it's this is one of those fights where I think the first one is harder than the second one.
Charged! I'm not dying yet. You're too late, bandit.
But yeah, it should be that when you use your death trap,
The greatest
he will identify
Dora has ever.
the correct Jack.
And it's mine to control.
Now, what you might be able to do to help yourself is what I'm going to do here. You can help yourself when fighting the Jack part of this, but I just didn't want to do it for both. For both phases. So there's the warrior. You want to go to the top right corner of the... Okay. I would have just run to what I needed to do, but okay, I wanted to explain something. So run to the front right and run over here. Watch for when the warrior goes back into the lava, because then all the lava rises, which the Firehawk will remind you of over and over and over again. Go back here. Is that a rock being thrown? Okay. So to make it clear where I am on the map, the fight takes place here. But as you can see, I'm on the far right one here. The warrior will never come over here. He'll land close, which is perfect. Just aim for the red lungs, whether the red lungs on the side or the red lungs in the very front. Wait for them to explode and start bleeding out lava. He shoots waves of fire, and the fire can come even further up than where that lava rises. So there's some lava. You can throw a rock. Oh, that ducks. Very good. You can jump up on this thing and then up to this thing and hide back here. He does not get you from here, even when he shoots his fire all the way over here. There goes the fire. You can see it only goes up to there. There will be one of the four-legged crystal leg monsters. Is that him right there? That will come over here and start slinging stuff at you, and that can get you. So I recommend taking him out right away, if and when he shows up. And we're just focus on the... oh, let's send him out. Of course, it's blocking my view. And just stay here for the whole fight. Every one of his attacks, the slag tail attack, him tossing rocks. The rock might hit you because it kind of follows where you go, but if you get right behind a wall, you'll be fine. So like here, he'll climb up, and it's not a rock; it's the head of the rock statue. You could get crushed if you were on the map with him walking across, but we're fine here. You could get burnt by the rising lava, as Firehawk says over and over, but of that. He doesn't just shoot a slag laser out of his tail, he also slaps it down on the ground, but we're protected from that. We're protected from everything. We are protected from everything. Again, shoot the little red areas until he starts bleeding lava. And that's all your criticals. I gotta switch to another type of gun that isn't a sniper.
Watch it! The lava's coming up!
Firehawk just loves to talk about that.
Show me some green arrows.
Sure. Let's bring back the unkempt. It's what got us started. We can run over here if we want. Okay, here comes the rock head. If you can do enough damage, he'll drop it before he... Okay, yeah, if you do enough damage, he drops it before he throws it. Oh, there goes the crystal thing.
The lava's coming up!
So that guy is on his way. We probably encouraged him to come over here when we got close. Okay, so we need to get as far to our left as possible again.
Lava's rising! Get to high ground!
The one thing that's negative about the bot in this round is if you need to fight for your life, he might just be shooting all the birds, which is what you need to save yourself with. If he kills the bird, you don't get the credit and you don't get to fight for your life. I just don't understand the oversight of, like, do they not hear her saying the same thing over and over and think, oh, we should have her say something else. All right, so now we got the red line over the number 32 and the word the. So he's in his death pose. There you go. Done. With a level 7 pistol to finish it off in the level 26B. And no bonus stats. That easy.
Oh, badass. I think you killed it. Never hurts to make sure, though. Hit the button on the moonshot console.
Yeah, there's some loot, but then there's going to be even more loot. Jeez Louise. Alright, well, let's do the moonshot cannon while we're... Even though he's a monster and he was trying to kill us, I still feel bad. That level this up, yay. Maybe if I turn my back on it, I'll get the conference call.
Love you, bot.
I do not see a conference call.
Good going, Vault Hunter. You are a badass.
Thank you.
Now, just gotta get rid of that key.
So you will get some extra points if you let her kill Jack, but let's do this first. I've never seen him. I've never seen him covering it like this. Because the head is like in the key. I've never seen that. Oh my god.
Friggin' yeah!
Wait a second.
What a great way to end it.
You don't want to touch this thing right now, trust me.
Slow down, man. I nearly bought it. Hey, Lilith!
Where the hell were you guys 5 minutes ago? If it weren't for the Vault Hunter, we'd all be dead.
I think that's her way of saying we won.
I figured that.
If I never see this key again, it'll be too soon. It's been fun.
I need to build you an extra arm just for high five.
Oh, did I accidentally kill Jack myself when I was running around picking stuff up? If you just wait and let Firehawk do it, you get some extra points, and you get to see what his face looks like.
You know what that...
But I guess I missed that.
Yeah. No rest for the weak.
Oops, and then I did that too fast. Okay, so it says now we're in we can do True Vault Hunter mode. Handsome Jack's mask. That always drops no matter what, but if you let her kill him, you would have seen his face. Oh my god, you can kind of see his face. So maybe I did tell her to kill him. But he's usually face up. I don't know what's going on, but you can see the vault symbol scar on his face. Handsome Jack's face. Technically, we can just drop anything. Pick it up. You don't actually see anything. You don't actually see his face. But we will activate it. Unlock it. We've gone this whole time. We haven't even unlocked a character thing for us. Great, pick that up. Is there anything else we need? Shield capacity.
Right on, robot!
So now at this point, you can just farm for points using your robot. Because remember, our robot, his health goes up every time he kills. And so you can see that the red bar starts to go down, and then he kills somebody and it flashes and it goes back up.
Right on, robot!
So you can just hang out and let him kill birds, racks, and that's 170 points, and technically he can just do it forever. You can hide here and just, when it's all said and done, if they've dropped money, go and get the money. If you're worried about them dive bombing your head, you can go underneath this bridge here. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Just hang here and he'll eventually slowly make his way over to you while still killing. But yeah, I mean, 180 experience points is not much now at level 29, but you could leave it for a while and come back. Eventually the birds are slower than you need, and he will sit there waiting to kill a bird, and his health is just going to go down too much, and eventually he's just going to die out completely. In which case you come back and you just press L1 to set him off again.
Love you, bot!
So, there you have it. That is my Borderlands 2 walkthrough, and I tried to make it as easy as possible. As easy and as quick as possible, but it's not always quick. Sometimes you really do just gotta go do side missions and you gotta level yourself up. But hey, I mean, if you have the game, then you obviously want to do the things that the game has to offer, so why not do side missions? Now you can go back and do side missions if you want, or if you'd like, you can start the next playthrough in true Vault Hunter mode. I'm actually going to do that right now. I'm going to quit so we can see what it looks like, because I kind of just hit circle way too fast and we missed the pop-up. But now on the main menu, if you hit triangle for select character, you can see all the other characters you've had, and I have a bunch. New Bet is the one that I made for this playthrough. With it highlighted and you hit X to select, it's going to ask, well, which version of New Bet? Sort of, not which version, but this is the only version we had, so you wouldn't have seen this pop up before. But now that we've beat the game, true Vault Hunter mode has been activated, and you can play the game from the beginning with all the gear that you had at the end of the first playthrough and play it from the beginning. All the levels level up with you, so in true Vault Hunter mode, if you know about a gun or some weapon, item, whatever, that is given to you at the end of a side mission that you really want, like the Slaga, if you really want to try to get it at the highest level possible, then just play the story mission all the way through and then come back and do all the side missions, and the side missions will be at the level that you are at that point. So you can get the highest level gun at that point for true Vault Hunter mode. And then there's Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, and the same thing applies. You can wait till the game's over and then do all the side missions to get the guns at the highest level. Alright, that's it for me. Hope this helped. Bye-bye.